Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AHMAD bin ZABAHAR. Metric number is 1241631. So I will start the presentation with introduction to UHT milk. UHT milk is processed using very high heat to destroy harmful microorganisms. It can be stored for months before opening because it is packed aseptically. Commonly used when refrigeration and cold chain distribution are limited. It is remain convenient, ready to drink, and nutritionally valuable. So next is definition of UHT. UHT stand for ultra high temperature processing. Milk is rapidly heated to a very high temperature for a short time. The milk is immediately cooled and filled into sterile packaging. The aim is to produce commercially sterile milk with acceptable quality. UHT processing temperature and time. Typical temperature is 135 to 150 degrees Celsius. Typical holding time is 2 till 5 seconds. Immediate cooling helps reduce flavor and nutrient change. Aseptic packaging prevent recontamination after heating. How UHT kills microorganisms. Heat denature essential microbial proteins and enzymes. Bacterial cell membrane become damaged and lose function. Genetic materials such as DNA and RNA are disrupted. Most microorganisms are inactivated, making the milk commercially sterile.
Have you ever wondered how the UHT milk is being processed? So today, let me show you how the manufacturing process begins with the raw milk reception till the quality control check before distributions. So for the first step, which is raw milk reception. Raw milk collected from dairy farms to manufacturers is received at the processing plant and being inspected to ensure it meets the quality requirements. The milk is then filtered to remove the impurities and cooled to around 4 degrees Celsius and being refrigerated. This helps to maintain the milk freshness and quality before further processing. So, for the second step, which is pre-treatment. During this stage, clarification is carried out to remove the remaining solid particles and sediments. The milk is also standardized to achieve the desired fat and solid content. This step ensured consistency in composition and improved the quality of the final UHT milk product. So next, after all of the milk being processed at the pre-treatment stages, it will go to the homogenization. Homogenization will break down the large fat molecules into small particles that makes them distribute truly in the milk. This helps to prevent the cream separation, improve the product stability, and give the milk a smoother texture and also more uniform appearance. The most important part in order to make the UHT milk goes under the fourth stages, which is ultra high temperature or UHT treatment. All of the milk will be rapidly heated approximately to 135 to 150 degrees Celsius just in 2 to 5 seconds. This process destroys harmful microorganisms and spoilage bacteria while minimizing the damage to nutritional quality. As a result, the milk can remain safe and stable for several months without refrigerations before opening. After the UHT treatment process, all of the milk will go to the cooled section. Cooled section is required to the milk to be rapidly cooled around 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. Rapid cooling prevents excessive heat damage and helps to preserve the milk sensories and nutritional quality. Once the milk being cooled, it will transfer to the next stages, which is aseptic packaging. Under this stage, the sterile milk is transferred into pre-sterilized containers under aseptic conditions. This packaging process prevents recontaminations and maintains the product sterility. After we have undergone all of the process, we have another final stage, which is quality control. The package of UHT milk undergoes quality control testing. Various parameters including microbiological safety, packaging integrity, and product quality are evaluated to ensure compliance with industry standards. This final step guarantees that the product remains safe, stable, and suitable for consumption throughout its shelf life. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Now, let's moving on to the next slide, which discussing on the topic effect of UHT on shelf life.
My name is ZA'ALIA NUHA binti ZAHRAN and my matrix number is 1242284. So, what is the advantage of UHT?
The advantages of UHT are UHT milk have long shelf life and storage, so it can be stored at room temperature without spoiling as long as it remains unopened. The next one is the UHT process kills almost 99.9% of bacteria, including molds and thermostable sporogenic bacteria, make it very safe to consume and low microbial risk. The last one is UHT milk offers immense flexibility and convenience for travel, outdoor use, and stocking up at home because it does not require refrigeration before opening.
Why does UHT milk have longer shelf life? UHT treatments have longer shelf life because of elimination of microorganisms and spores. UHT treatment uses temperature between 135 Celsius and 150 Celsius for 2 to 5 seconds. This intense heat kills almost 99.9% of bacteria, including vegetative cells and heat-resistant sporulated spore-forming bacteria. After that, UHT have longer shelf life because of the aseptic packaging. The aseptic packaging is that immediately after the high heat treatment, the milk is cooled and sealed into sterile or airtight containers under completely aseptic condition. This packaging prevents any new microorganisms or oxygen from entering and contaminating the milk. Next, let us discuss on the comparison of UHT milk and pasteurized milk. Compared to pasteurized milk, UHT milk undergoes a much higher temperature treatment, as we can see in the slide. As a result, its shelf life can reach several months, while pasteurized milk usually lasts only 1 to 2 weeks under refrigerators. However, pasteurized milk often retains a fresher flavor because it undergoes less heat treatment. Next, let's moving on to the effects on nutrition and quality of UHT milk. The first one is vitamin loss. UHT processing can cause a small loss of heat-sensitive vitamins such as vitamins B1, B6, B12, folic acid, and also vitamin C. Among these, vitamin C shows the greatest reduction, with about 25% being lost during processing. The next one is protein stability and calcium retention. UHT processing has little or no effect on milk protein, so its nutritional value remains almost the same. It also does not cause any loss of calcium, meaning the mineral content is well maintained. The last one are the cook flavor and color changes. The high temperature used in UHT processing may give the milk a slightly cooked flavor. It can also cause the milk to become slightly darker with a light cream or caramel color after long storage.
Okay, on this slide, I will explain the case based on the UHT concept. First, UHT or ultra high temperature processing heats milk to about 135 to 150 degrees Celsius for only a few seconds. This process destroys harmful microorganisms while preserving most of the milk's nutrients. After heating, the milk is packed in sterile, airtight packaging, allowing it to be stored safely for several months without refrigeration before opening. However, in this case, the milk developed a sour taste and clump texture even though it had not reached its expiry date. This indicates that the milk most likely contaminated after the UHT process. The contamination would have been caused by damaged packaging, leakage, or poor handling during storage and transportation. As a result, microorganisms were able to grow inside the milk, producing acid that caused the protein to coagulate. So this explains why the milk becomes sour and develop an abnormal texture. To summarize the case, UHT milk should normally remain safe and maintain its quality until the expiry date because harmful microorganisms have already been destroyed during processing. Since the milk becomes sour and clump before its expiry date, this suggests that something went wrong after processing. The most likely cause are packaging failure, contamination during handling, or improper storage conditions. Therefore, this product did not meet the expected quality standards of UHT milk. This case highlights the importance of maintaining strict quality control throughout processing, packaging, storage, and distribution to ensure product safety. In conclusion, UHT processing is an effective method for extending the shelf life of milk. By heating the milk at a very high temperature for a short time, harmful microorganisms are destroyed, making the milk safe for consumption. Although UHT processing may cause slight changes in taste and a small loss of certain vitamins, it still preserves most of the milk nutritional value. Overall, UHT milk is a safe, convenient, and reliable product. However, proper packaging and correct storage conditions remain essential to maintain its quality until the expiry date. Thank you.